Hi, this is Richard, and I'm in the Terra Flora Gardens with my beloved yarrow flowers. So let's talk about color. This is our well-known white yarrow, and it embodies these qualities of white, of cleansing and clarity, protection and calming. But then look at this golden yarrow, so dynamic, so outgoing. It embodies this expansive quality of yellow, and we see that in the golden yarrow flower essence. It's protective like the white yarrow, but it's for those sensitive souls who want to express themselves and share their creativity with the world in a more dynamic way. So this is just one small illustration of how the colors of flowers are a key to understanding their soul healing properties. And so we hope you'll join us this October when we take a more in-depth look at how nature's rainbow of flower colors can heal us. And now Patricia will share with you how the iris has been our rainbow muse of inspiration.
The iris is so enchanting. It is named for the rainbow.
Also its color, which is such a glorious, translucent purple, is a color of the higher chakras. In the case of the iris, it's a matter of bringing that inspiration, that spirit divinity into manifestation through our souls opening to creativity, to the whole rainbow of possibilities of who we are.
The deeper meaning of the iris is that it has this ability to span between the earth and the heavens, as does a rainbow. So the iris really opens up what we would call the soul. And we could think of all of the flowers. All of them are these beautiful colors and offerings that form a kind of rainbow, a language of color and form and beauty.
Magenta brings renewed forces of health, immunity, and regeneration. Magenta soothes and heals and builds new pathways to one's own life forces.
Purple, violet, and lavender colors bring us to the spiritual threshold. They instill inspiration, they nurture sensitivity, and they bring union with higher worlds. Blue fills the soul with depth and devotion and spiritual knowing, bringing qualities of reverence, trust, and intimate connection.
Green aligns us with the living heart of Mother Nature, so that we may receive and express life forces at their deepest levels in union with all sentient beings on Earth.
Yellow is expansive and illuminating like the sun. It brings clarity, movement, and confidence in the self.
Orange is nourishing and restorative. It heals with its glowing warmth and embodied joy. It kindles social warmth and physical presence.
Red is warming and radiating with primal life force and vitality. It instills strong will and the ability to manifest. Pink speaks to the tender receptivity of the heart forces, to our vulnerability and emotional sensitivity. Pink softens the hard edges and widens our compassionate embrace. White is purifying and cooling. It calms and cleanses the senses. It instills mental clarity and brings us to higher spiritual realization.
I want to warmly welcome you to the October course on the Rainbow Path of the Soul and Flowers. We so look forward to teaching it, and in summary, I would like to just give you 4 main goals that we have in the course for what you might learn as a healer and a practitioner. And the first is that we will be, of course, looking at how color is expressed in the soul of the plant in nature. So we will be learning the color signatures of many plants. The second that really resonates with that is that we will then turn in the other direction and say what is in the human soul that resonates and expresses itself in harmony, in dialogue with what the soul of the plants and their colors are speaking. And the third is knowing these 2 great truths of how color reveals itself in the human being and nature. What can we do as practitioners to amplify, to accentuate, to encourage, and to guide the client? So as we awaken to these colors of the flowers, we can work with dreams, with the dialogue we have with the client about their lifestyle and its relationship to colors. We can work with many forms of art that will reflect and bring out this deeper experience of color and flowers, and so many other things, the archetypal symbols that the client might wish to contact can also be a part of it. And in all of those ways, what we will do is learn how we can take this reality, this double reality of the flowers and color into our healing work and make it even more vibrant. And the fourth, which is perhaps even the most wonderful of all, is how do we as practitioners grow in this work, knowing that color is part of the nourishment of our being? How can we increase the vocabulary of color, the reality of color in our own being as healers? So that is just a very quick preview of what we'll be covering, and we warmly invite you to join us and walk this path of the rainbow with us this October. Thank you.